Italian Scallion.
I accept the challenge.
His opponent, undefeated.
Apollo's the champ. No one's ever stayed in the ring with him longer than 8 seconds.
The odds, unbeatable.
I don't got what it takes. Maybe that's the reason I'm always clowning around. It's the only thing I'm any good at.
The fun, undeniable.
I'm a spring roll.
For the Italian Scallion, quitting has always been easier than seeing things through.
You never finish anything. Unless it's a punchline.
But he's about to learn that quitters never win, and winners never quit.
I gotta keep my eye on the tiger.
The silliness continues with 2 great shorts, Going Up, and the story of St. Patrick, plus a silly song that's phonetically phonetical.
I know a pear with a pair of really soft shoes. He wears in the pear, bushes that easily bruise.
Sumo of the Opera, now on DVD and VHS. Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun.
Hi kids, I'm Larry the Cucumber. If you're like me, then you love to draw. And chances are, even if you're not like me, you love to draw. But one thing's for sure, if you love to draw, you love to draw me.
Join Larry and the artist from Big Idea to learn how to draw your favorite VeggieTales characters during this fun-filled 90-minute show.
So, is everybody having a good time so far?
Yeah!
Yeah, really? You learning a lot?
You'll also discover fun drawing tips and tricks that will make whatever you draw better than ever.
Now, you see how the end that's closer to you looks a lot bigger, and the end that's farther away looks smaller? That's all part of perspective.
You'll see how to turn a pencil and a plain piece of paper into a party.
How to draw me, how to draw me, hey, how to draw me.
There's fun and lots of surprises with all new animation and music.
Grab a pencil and piece of paper. Draw something square for the refrigerator.
Pick up Bob and Larry's How to Draw DVD and discover your inner artist. Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun.
We've got a great show coming up. It's called Princess and the Pie War, and it's a prequel to King George and the Ducky.
Princess and the Pie War started off as us wanting to retell the story of Ruth.
It's a funny show, and we've got a new character. She's a princess, and her name's Petunia. She's a rhubarb. I think you'll love her. Bob and Larry, of course, introduced the show on the countertop, and they've gotten a letter from a little girl who has a new baby brother. And that starts the whole thing rolling. The message is all about loving your family and putting other people first. What we wanted to do a story that has a lot of adventure, but yet has a lot of some princess stuff in it too. It's a fairy tale setting. We've got castles, we've got knights, we've got a big jousting tournament at the end, we've got princess, we've got pie war, we've got beauty and jousting. What more could you want?
Tim Hodge came up with this concept of Larry singing the blues, and he actually wrote a song about it.
And Larry's just too happy. He's too happy to sing the blues, but he's got a helper. This guy's playing guitar, playing backup for him, named Blind Lemon. And, Blind Lemon's an old blues guy, and he tries to coach Larry, trying to make him feel real sad to bring out that inner turmoil of blues.
He likes the idea that he's, singing this musical style, but he really doesn't have the life to back it up.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna lay down some blues. All sunshine and roses, no rain came my way. I said, all sunshine and roses, no rain came my way. My dad bought me ice cream. Oh, happy, 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 happy day.
Hey, man, what you doing?
I'm singing the blues.
Oh, man, the blues is for singing when you feel sad.
But I don't feel sad.
And you got no business singing the blues, man. Here, let me help you out.
Coupled with this, we're retelling the story of Miriam and Moses when Moses was born and Miriam was assigned to taking care of him.
And so this story is really a charming story about how a sister, Miriam, handles the new addition to the house.
As with any family, there's always a lot of sibling rivalry, some tension between the new baby and the older kids. Putting the people you love in front of yourself is such an important message, and it's going to be a real funny one, too. Minnesota Cuke goes on the search for Samson's hairbrush. He's got lots of adventures. He's got evil Professor Rattan chasing him, and the theme of this show is dealing with bullies. The Bible says you have to love your enemies. It's a hard thing to do.
In Minnesota Cuke, of course, he's the hero of our story, but he's got an arch enemy. Rattan plays the part of the bully, and Minnesota Cuke has to figure out how to deal with the bully and not resort to being one himself. We just go everywhere in this show. It's just all over the place and a lot of fun.
I'm getting excited about working on Minnesota Cuke. I know it's going to be a big score, big elaborate sound for this big adventure.
Minnesota Cuke is a tremendous adventure movie. It's just a fun, romping adventure movie where one thing happens after another. I think it's going to be a cool show.
From the studios of Big Idea, all the great music,
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me.
all the silly lyrics,
If we're chewing on bamboo, if we're chewing on bamboo, Kitsy boy and Tisaboo, dancing boy and Tisaboo. Tisaboo is rowing and crying, bahoo-moo-moo, 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 bahoo-moo-moo.
all in one fantastic collection.
Check it out, check it out.
The complete Silly Song Collection.
Oh, the kids are gonna love that.
3 best-selling VeggieTales sing-along DVDs, plus a special jukebox DVD that plays over 90 minutes of your personal favorite songs in the order you choose, right on your TV.
Classics like
Everybody's got a water
Oh,
bottle.
who could forget?
Where is my
Happiness.
hairbrush? Watch the cucumber.
4 DVDs with hours of great music and bonus features your whole family will love.
Let the silliness begin.
The complete Silly Song Collection, available this holiday season. Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. From the writer who brought you King George and the Ducky comes A Snoodles Tail.
Welcome to Snoodleburg, home of the Snoodles. A curious folk who eat pancakes with noodles and spend half their days making sketches and doodles and cutting their hair into shapes like French poodles.
From the producers of Lyle the Kindly Viking comes the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Isn't that story a little scary?
Well, sure, if you tell it that way. But if you change things around a little bit, it becomes the story of Dr. Jiggle and Mr. Sly.
And from the creators of classic hits like the Hairbrush song comes the SUV song.
Oh, you and me, in our sport utility vehicles, we'll slam into four-wheel drive for a scoop of rocky road.
A Snoodles Tale and Other Stories, now on DVD and VHS. Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun from the studios of Big Idea. Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. VeggieTales always delivers a healthy serving of both.
It's showtime!
With toe-tapping music,
For what you believe in, believe in.
and infectious silliness,
You're a talking weed. I'm a talking weed. You're a talking carrot. Your point was.
the entire VeggieTales library is fortified with fantastic values.
You're special just the way God made you.
More than 20 critically acclaimed videos are now available on VHS or on DVDs packed with great bonus features for the whole family.
Have I ever steered you wrong?
A shopaholic blueberry,
Your kingdom awaits.
an inventive grape,
Rocket power. That's the way it's gonna go.
a fearless asparagus,
I will fight Goliath.
even a king Duckies.
Now go and get that duck!
It's a cast of characters that has put smiles on millions of faces.
Hey, desperados! You better come to your senses!
And the timeless lessons of the Bible in millions of hearts.
I laughed, I cried, it moved me, Bob.
Check out the entire Veggie catalog at bigidea.com to find the episodes you need to add to your collection.